there, Tall Man Clan. We are live from the Mediterranean on the maiden voyage of the Virgin Voyages Resilient Lady. We are coming to you from our cabin. And yes, we are live. This is not recorded. And boy, do we have a ton of stuff to go over today. Embark Day, so much stuff. So let's just get right into the show. We'll take you there. Yes, we will. Okay, so Embark Day. Now, Resilient Lady, brand new ship. Again, maiden voyage. So we are the first people on here. Actually, we find out today we're the second people on there. They did a cruise last week. It wasn't for paying. It was employees, friends, and family. It was like a shakedown cruise. So it wasn't for the public. So this is the true main voyage. In fact, where's that little thing, Lisa?
Oh.
We got this commemorative medallion, this silver. This is like the coin that was struck and put in the keel. So we all got one of them. So real coin, really kind of cool. Okay, so we checked out of the hotel this morning, of course. Had our guy, which we will eventually introduce you to, pick us up and bring us to the port. I think we got there around 10:30, something in that area. Mm-hmm. Our check-in time was not until later in the day. But like a lot of people, it's nice to get to the port early, get on the ship as quick as you can, because this is a day of the cruise. So you want to try to get on the ship as early as possible. I need a buzzer. That doesn't work here. Do we have a buzzer? We don't have a buzzer. I need a buzzer. That doesn't. Oh, wait a minute. We may have this. Hang on. We may have this. Hang on. No, I get. Yeah. There it is. Just takes a little while. So, if your time is 2:30, 3 o'clock, we got turned away. We said nope. It's not supposed to be here at 3 o'clock. Leave. Yes. They took our bags. But then here's a shuttle. Go in the shuttle. Go downtown. Yep. Go have some fun. We're like, but we got to, nope. Bye. And
Continue on this way, please. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, she like pushed us.
Major ushering skills.
Yes. So, number one, Virgin Voyages. If your arrive time is whatever it is, don't show up before. You will not get on. At least here in Athens with this ship, the Resilient Lady, there was no real major. There was no holding area. Yeah. There was nowhere for you to go. You're sitting out on the pavement. Yeah. So don't come early. Number one. So we called our guy. We went back into town. We saw some amazing things. We will not go over those here. Let's stick to the ship for the moment. So we get back. We got back around 2:30. Again, our time, actually 2:15-ish, something like that, 2:30. Our time was 3 o'clock. Well, number two with Virgin Voyages, they don't have a loyalty program yet. It will launch at the end of this year, 2023. So, for those who have status with other cruise lines, there's a website for you to go to. You can register, right? And we got this blue band, which means I think they called us rock stars or something. I don't know what they called us. So that actually enabled us to not wait till 3, but we were able to get on when we had gotten back, again, 2:30. It was a little bit early. It wasn't a lot early. It was a little bit early. So the moral of that story is, if you have status on another cruise line, again, example, we are platinums with Carnival. You look online, search, and I can try to do that and put a link in the description when we're done. But you can click on this Virgin Voyages link. You put in all the information they ask for. It takes about 3, 4, 5 days, and then bam, you've got status. Can you pull up the little letter of what we get? I know we got an additional $100 bar tab. We already have $600. Now we have $700. I don't know what we're going to do with any of that. We don't drink. We're going to be the life of the party for one night at one bar because we're buying the entire bar drinks. Okay. You also get unlimited premium Wi-Fi. So on all devices. So I got my phone, I got Lisa's phone, I got the computer. This is great. The Wi-Fi is not as fast as Carnival, but it seems faster than Royal Caribbean.
Agreed.
Okay. Access to a dedicated sailor service support on board. Great. We've got status. 2, an exclusive cocktail experience. Awesome. Complimentary laundry service. 2 pressed items, 1 specialty cleaned item, and 1 bag of laundry washed and folded.
Which I like that one.
We like that. Especially since we had to go to the laundromat in Athens, for Pete's sake. And then you get a $10 daily credit, by the way.
Uh-huh.
Daily credit for specialty coffee.
Yay.
Right? So
I like that one too.
She likes that one too. So if you have status with another cruise line, make sure if you're coming on any of the Virgin ships, again, this is the brand new one, the Resilient Lady, but that works for any of them. So enough of that. So we go through the thing, passport, the whole 9 yards. They don't have key cards here on the Resilient Lady. They've got these things, these bands. They stay on. They can come off. There's like a little hook thing here. This is like your key card. It gets you into your cabin. It pays for anything you short. It's everything. Okay. So you just wear that. This thing here, I'm not sure what to do with it. Mine comes off. Lisa's doesn't. I don't know if we have to keep it on. We'll find out and let you know. So on the ship, through security. We're not used to getting on the ship at like 2:15, 2:30. So we're hungry. Let's go up to the buffet. Okay. So we're going to start there with the buffet. This ship, again, I've not been on any of the other Virgin ships yet. I believe they're all the same. But if you've never cruised Virgin before, I mean, this is all huge stuff. This is not like any ship you've ever been on before. Okay. The buffet is not a buffet. Let's just start. It's in the same place that a buffet would be, right? Up on deck 15.
And it's set up like a buffet would be.
Well, actually, it's sort of set up like little individual eateries. Yeah. Okay. We were just on the Anthem of the Seas, and there was sort of a large area where there's a bunch of different stations. They're just different little eateries. I don't know how else to explain it. We will shoot video and show it for you. So you don't pick food from the eateries. In fact, you don't touch any food. Again, it's not a buffet. You go and sit at a table, and on the table are these 2 coasters. The green one is your menu. The black and white one is your drinks. Okay? So the green one is your menu. The black one is your drinks. Okay? So you're going to scan that with your phone, not the app. It's different. Scan that with your phone, and it's going to bring up the menu of all those eateries. Okay? A waiter is going to come to your table, or a waitress, take your order, and then bring it to you. Mm-hmm. So that was a bit strange. And again, like other buffets with the food options, those weren't there. Different types of food options. Again, we will go over that in more detail when we walk the decks. Okay? So, but it was a bit of a learning curve. Now, at the same time that we're trying to figure this out with the QR codes and all these different things, we also figure out we have to make reservations where we want to eat. Now, there are no specialty restaurants here, meaning there's no upcharge restaurants. They're all included with your fare, but you still have to make reservations for some of them, like the Steak and Seafood House, Italian, Mexican, the Korean barbecue, and there's a couple others. Anyway, you got to do it. And if you don't do it fast, you're not getting in and or not getting to eat until 9:30, 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah,
okay?
pretty late.
So once you get onto the ship, one of the first things you want to do is get your app live and happening and schedule all those dinners. Okay? So there's that. So we left the buffet and we walked around a little bit, found the pizza place. Anyway, we end up at the top of the sort of the going away party. And I shot some video of that. We'll edit that into something later. Anyway, we end up going to booking a show. We went to our first show, even before dinner. It started at 7 o'clock. It's called Persephone. Persephone is she's according to Greek mythology, Persephone, she's the queen of the underworld. She was the daughter of Zeus and Demeter, and the goddess of harvest and fertility. She's also known, I think, as Kor, which means maiden, all right? And grew up to be a lovely girl, and she attracted the attention of all the gods, okay? So this show, which I thought was about a half an hour, turned out to be about 45 minutes to 50 minutes. I wasn't supposed to record it, but I did sneak some stuff in there. So I'm going to play you some of Persephone right now. So first thing you're going to see, there's no chairs in this room. It's called the Red Room. It's just no chairs. So you stand, and you're sort of part and parcel of the show. I mean, you are and you aren't. They're all around you when you're standing there. It's kind of strange. Yeah, no seats. Now there is a balcony, but they wouldn't let us up there. We had to go down. Okay. Yeah, a bit strange, but it was cool at the same time. And you'll see. Here we go. I'm going to shut up now.
up her divine gloss and arises in righteous rage.
Gagging. Now here comes the mighty Poseidon, flanked by an army of deadly dolphins, cantankerous crustaceans, and pissed off porpoises.
Work, but arising to meet them, ascending from the depths of dark Tartarus, the gods of the underworld, fearsome to behold.
The goddess of night cloaks herself in shadows and rides into the fray.
A cloak of shadows? She is hell.
The 100-headed giants rear their terrifying hundreds of heads, screaming hundreds of battle cries from their hundreds of mouths.
Oh shit, the Furies, goddesses of vengeance.
Persephone has been abducted to the underworld. Will do anything to get her daughter back. Her posse, led by the mighty Thor. Throw your hands in the air like you just don't care, cause here we go.
And her mother.
She did descend to the underworld of pleasure, and she tastes food there.
Great sacrifice and great pleasure come together. To stay there, severed from the gods of the getters, as she eats the
Shut me down, but I can't hear a word you say. I'm talking loud, not saying no. But all the bullets ricochet. You shoot me down, fire away, ricochet. Take your aim, fire away, fire away. You shoot me down, I ain't got time. You shoot me down, I ain't got take note of other beings and other voices, other
Okay, for those who are joining us late, that was the show Persephone here on the Virgin Resilient Lady. There was live singing. There was no live musicians. It was all music all on the track, but there was live singing, and that was one of the shows. So before we tell you what we had for dinner, and we did after that, there's a couple of things that we sort of left out. After we got ushered out at 10:30, we called our guy and we went around Athens for 4 hours. But if you don't have a guy, they have a shuttle. And the shuttle will take you into the city center and drop you off. And you can go look at Athens for 2, 3, 4 hours. And then the shuttle will bring you back. Okay? The other thing I didn't talk about was the safety drill, right? When you get to your cabin, cabins are sort of actually operated by a tablet, which is kind of neat. And it's prompting you on your TV to watch the safety drill video. Okay? Then a little bit later on, you then have to go check in at your muster station. That information's on your app on your phone. It's on the back of your door. And so it's quite easy. But I will tell you this. Excuse me. For those who have to muster at the restaurant, the Wake. The Wake? Where's the steakhouse? What's the steakhouse called?
Oh, geez. I don't even remember.
Look it up. Look it up.
Sure.
I think it's called the Wake. It tells you that your muster is on deck 6. However, the entrance to that restaurant is on deck 7. So if you want to get to your muster station and they don't have the emergency doors open, you have to go to deck 7, go down the steps to get into that restaurant. That is muster station 1. And I believe it's the steak and seafood house. I think it's called the Wake or the Woke or something. I'll probably find it faster than Lisa because
Probably will. I had to put the app.
yeah, just give me a second, y'all. We're sorry about that. View our agenda. Tomorrow we're eating there tomorrow. The Wake. It's called the Wake. Okay, so we had to do that. I think that's all I missed from beginning. So we did all that. We did the show. Then it was time for dinner. And we decided to eat at the... I got it, so you can come back. It's called the Wake. We ate at the Italian restaurant called...
Extra virgin.
Extra virgin, like extra virgin olive oil. It was great. Well, okay. There were some great things, and there were some non-great things. We got the meatballs. Oh, amazing.
Meatballs were really, really good.
Then we got this cheese plate with some meats and things, and it had some spreads and things. We got
Notice he said "and things."
So there were like 4 little dipping things. One of it looked like it was olive oil. It wasn't.
It was honey.
It was honey.
Something or other, and then
Then there was a little thing of nuts, but weird nuts anyway.
And then 2 other concoctions that
like
were
relishy concoction
sweet.
things.
And
not Italian, not Greek. I don't know where these 4. I don't know.
When I have bread in the normal Italian restaurants that I go to, we either have olive oil or butter or something.
Yeah.
But not the honey and the sweet relishy type
different.
things.
Just different.
Yeah.
So for dinner, oddly enough, we both had a steak. Some of the offerings, we missed some of the traditional things you might see at an Italian restaurant. They didn't have them. So they had this really neat sounding steak. So interestingly enough, we both got them. As the pasta that comes with it, there's like 5 or 6 of them you can choose. I chose the oh my god, the pap. I can't even think of it. She got the carbonara. I got the pappardelle. I got the pappardelle with the ragu. The pappardelle with the ragu, not so good. The carbonara, amazing.
I don't believe it was carbonara. It was because it had like egg yolk in it.
That's what it said it was.
But it was really good.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah.
Whatever hers was. Okay.
Yeah.
We were so full we didn't even eat dessert.
No.
Here the menu for dessert comes after, so we hadn't ordered it. We didn't. We were stuffed
But the
absolutely
steak
stuffed.
was really good.
It wasn't even the steakhouse, and the steak
No.
was really amazing.
It really was good.
So if you've never been on Virgin before and you end up at the Italian restaurant and you're looking for like a lasagna or something, they don't have that.
You're
and
not
like,
gonna get it.
I'll choose the steak. Amazing.
Yeah.
Okay. And then now we're back here in the stateroom with you guys. So it was quite an interesting day, from getting turned away at the port, which was a little frustrating. They did take our bags, so we didn't have to lug around our bags. Thank God we had a guy, and we just, hey, come back. And he came back and got us, and we drove around and saw some really neat things inside Athens. Not the big things like the Acropolis with the Pantheon, none of that stuff. Like real back neighborhoods things. And again, we shot video. We'll explain another time. But these are just things that you don't see on your normal
Can I have your
tour.
water?
You can have my water.
Thank you.
Yep.
Excuse me.
And so then we came back to the port. We checked in. We got our little wristband. We got our little thing because we are rock stars. On the ship, up to the buffet, which is not a buffet. Sit at a table. Order from a menu that you have to scan the QR code. Again, green menu, black drinks. Scan that. Waiter's going to come, or waitress, and take your order. If you want more, you can have as much as you want, but it's not a buffet. Okay? Overall, first day take of the ship. It's certainly shiny new. I do see some dirty things. I don't know how to explain it. Like, they didn't completely protect it well during construction. There's some spots on the carpet. There's some scratches on the wall. It seems like the ship's a couple months old already. Right? It seems like there's wear and tear, but it's not, because I mean everything is shiny. I don't know how else to explain it. As far as everything else goes with the ship, I think it's going to take us a couple days of walking around to take in the Virgin experience. We're not saying it's good. We're not saying it's bad. It is completely different.
Totally.
And because of that, it's going to take a little time to sink in. And so the ship being one of the big things, it's not a wide open, smooth kind of thing. There's alleys and jig jogs, and you can't get there from here in this elevator. It's different. That's all I can tell you all. So if you're a long-time cruiser and you're used to the carnivals and the royals and the princesses and the celebrities, whatever, this is going to be different completely. We are going to walk every deck for you guys over the next 7 days. You will see for yourself before you ever have to be on a ship or decide to book. Okay, that's why we decided to do this. And of course, it's a brand new ship. We like the brand new ships. Stateroom bathrooms, tiny. Again, we'll show. That's if you've been following us for a long time. These are things we normally do when we first get on a ship. We try to go video as many cabins as we can. We got none.
They turned us away.
They're all not just that, but they're all locked. Normally, when you get on a ship, the doors are propped open until the new tenant comes in. Nope, these doors are all closed, and they're only going to open with your wristband at your cabin. So, we did video our cabin. We will show it to you during another stream. We're in an XL balcony, but yeah, bathroom small. There's some other things, but we'll go over that another day. So that was the end. I mean, you are seeing the end of this day. It is 11:30 p.m. here, 7 hours difference from Eastern Standard Time or Eastern Daylight Time, wherever you are on the East Coast. So it's late here. We are sailing in the Mediterranean at a crawl because all the islands are so close. Tomorrow we're in Santorini, and then Rhodes, then Bodrum, then a day at sea, and then 2 days at Mykonos, and then we're back in Athens. So that is it for our day one. It was interesting. Okay? It really, there's some WTF moments, but there just really were. Like, what? The show, by the way, I don't want to call it risque, but remember,
There's a lot of 4-letter words
yeah,
in the
this
show.
is an all-adult cruise.
It is.
There are no kids. I don't know what else goes up. We're going to find out. We are going to all the shows. There's one called
Misbehave.
yeah, the misbehave. Yeah. So we'll see. We met the two stars, I guess, Barry and Boo, or at least they're in it. So
Harry and Boo.
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 Harry Boo.
Harry Boo.
She's got a Harry Boo. Harry Boo. Yeah, a lot of 4-letter words in that show. So if these things are going to offend you, Persephone may not be the show for you.
Agreed.
Okay? All right. Well, I guess that is it for day 1. If you're watching the replay, okay, and you want to know something about this ship, again, we are going to cover it from forward, aft, port, stern, top, bottom. We're going to cover it for you. We're going to walk every deck. We're going to bring you something every day. Okay? But if you have a question about something specific, please leave it in a comment. We answer and read all the comments, and we will gladly find the answers for you. Okay? If it's the first time you're finding us, do us a favor. Hit that thumbs up. If you want to see more cruise videos like this, not just this ship, but other ships we're doing, hit the subscribe button. Become part of the Tall Man Clan. Okay? It costs you nothing. Helps the channel out a ton. Okay? We are on our 3rd segment of what we're calling a 5-segment, 50-day event. Stick with us. We have a lot more to do. Okay? And until... Oh, I forgot. At dinner. This was the view.
Oh, yes.
This was the view from our table, guys.
Isn't that beautiful?
As the sun sets on the Mediterranean. Amazing. You can start seeing some of the glows inside the restaurant. All right? Well, until we see you all again, be safe.